Hi there, fellow YouTubers. This is John at DZ Automotive, part of your friendly network of shade tree mechanics. Today we're going to be talking about the 2 Series BMW, specifically the 235i rear trunk latch release. That annoying mechanism that when it goes out, you'll find very difficult to release from inside to get your trunk open. But once you get it open, removing the latch is a fairly simple process, which we won't cover here. But we've got the latch here removed. This is it. You can buy it at any of your BMW dealers for about 150 bucks. But if you want to save a little money, you can attempt this repair yourself. So yes, I've already disassembled it, so I'll run through the steps very quickly. The top latch is electro welded. There's 3 spots, 1, 2, and 3. I used this olive heating, and I just melted out the plugs here, and then decided to break this one off when I lifted it up. In addition, there's 6 clips. You got 1 on the back here. There's 2, 3, which you can easily see, 4, 5, and 6. Now, most of them are very easy to access and see. This one on the back is a little bit of a challenge, and I actually broke mine but was able to repair it. But once you get that cover off, you then will see that there's the motor mechanism here, and the plug-in connector here, and then a switch on this side, along with your nylon gear. Now the motor mechanism can easily be removed with care, lifting up on the plug side here, and simultaneously lifting up the back of the motor here, and on the relay switch here, there's a couple of small plastic tabs that you can also lift up on. Be very careful not to break your solder joints, or you will be buying a new motor most likely, unless you're very good at soldering small connections. But once that's worked loose, gently, with a lot of patience, get that motor loose, and you can remove it like so and set it aside. You'll then see that you have your nylon drive and a little indexing keeper pin here. It's important. This is not held by anything. Once you remove the nylon gear, this will fall out freely. So there's your gear, quite easy to remove. And then this little pin, which if you just tip the latch over, the lock over, it will fall out, but I will remove it with this pair of small forceps. There you go. You can see what it looks like. And now we see our mechanism. So what was happening was this support brace here was broken loose from the corner and flexing outward, flexing to the back of the case. So when you would turn the gear drive here, it would just move. This latch that needed to engage on the gear drive would simply move away and not fully release as it approached the corner. The solution was to super glue this joint, and I've added a couple of strips of plastic with some clear silicone wedged in here, moving the mechanism several times as I did that. First super glue and let this dry so it doesn't move, then insert the plastic in the silicone while it's still wet. Engage and disengage the lock several times to make sure that there's nothing blocking the free movement of the latch. And if we put the gear back in place, now I did not put the keeper pin, that's not critical right now. I will reinstall it for final assembly, but to show you how this is going to work, we turn the gear, you can see it start to engage right here. You see the little gear right here start to engage. And so you have to keep pressure on this because it wants to lift up. And let's see if we can get a better picture of that. And there you go. The latch did open, and so it is working. And you see there's no flex of this part here. And that's it. So we'll reassemble it, let it dry, reassemble, and test it out in the car.